Rise and shine, rise and shine. All right. What's up? What is good? StreamYard. I feel like I use StreamYard more than like actual YouTube for live streams anymore. Just give me a second. I literally just got up as well. Oh man, it's early here in Australia. I mean, geez, I'm just having breakfast now, and so excuse me for that, but I understand that over there in the US. What's up, underrated grinder real talk? I've seen the stuff you've been sending me. I've just been busy at the gym and with a lot of things, but I appreciate it. Hope all is well. But yeah, some of you guys overseas across the pond, um, it's a bit later over there for you, but I do feel like back in 2020, around this time, me going live was more suitable for cats because, more people came in. But yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in the world, and this is one of them about Dillian Whyte. Now for people that know of my channel and who I've had on channels before as well, they know my opinions on Dillian Whyte. Now, if you don't know my opinion on Dillian Whyte, I'll briefly explain. I don't like Dillian. I don't like him as a fighter, and I don't like him as a person. And I truly think he's really bad for the sport. I'll salute TS Boxing. I really barely respect that dude. And again, like I put in the title, he's a weak individual. And, I get there's people out there that don't really care about the fight, and they don't care about Dillian or Fury. And this isn't even me caring about Dillian. What's up, G5 Gabe? Salute, man. Good to see you here. This isn't me caring about Dillian. This is me just telling it how it is. Dillian is a weak man. He's a weak individual. The fact that this dude can't even turn up to a press conference. I mean, Tyson literally carried it for 49 minutes? Faced off with the poster. And for once, Fury was actually not intolerable to listen to. I could actually tolerate him in this press conference. I saw some highlights. So, also, I did see a post made from Top Rank, or of someone posting something from Top Rank of Dillian Whyte trolling Top Rank Boxing. If I can find it, I'll pull it up. Let me see. Wembley Stadium, hey? On sale now. That can't be it. Shit, man. This one? He fucking deleted it. Yep. Another cowardly move. But bottom line is he didn't turn up to the press conference. It seems that this man's not really willing for this fight. I mean, look at how long it took him to sign the contract. Like, the amount of double standards that are being exposed with this situation is ridiculous. Like, like fucking Wilder couldn't get a contract in time from Eddie Hearn, and everyone's like, oh, he's lost his pen. Now Dillian Whyte takes almost the whole fucking time to sign it, and everyone's like, oh, good on him. It's mind games. He's playing mind games. Yeah, Dillian Whyte playing mind games with Fury. Fury just came off one of the most personal fights of his career. Okay, a fight that had so much venom and tension, passion, and hatred towards it. There was a lot of evil stuff said between the two. You think that Dillian Whyte gives a shit about? Sorry, you think that Tyson Fury gives a crap about Dillian Whyte taking long with the contract? He's just laughing in his face like he was the whole time, dude. Dillian's a complete dummy, dude. Complete dummy. Complete and utter dummy. And then he doesn't turn up to a press conference. And he says he will turn up to the last press conference. How come Dillian was able to turn up to the Chisora press conference, the one again where he threw the table, and then they didn't do the weigh-in together. They did it at separate venues. But then they did a rematch, and they did like 2 press conferences and 1 weigh-in for that, and they had their fight. And those two didn't like each other at all, really. But these two haven't even really been around each other too much, to be honest. Like, bottom line, that's just how it went down with those two. You know? He can't even turn up and promote it a little bit. This is not the same thing as what Deontay did with the headphones and the glasses. It's not the same thing at all. And again, I just see so many people defending this decision. They're like saying, oh, well, he should have been there. But, you know, it's the same thing Wilder did. So, you know, it's excusable and this and that. Fuck that. That is crap. Okay? The bottom line is everyone out there making videos and tweets, all of it, like, just put the ear to the ground on this. All of it is just to defend Dillian. That's all it is. All this is just to defend Dillian. You know? Rajai, good to see you here. I disagree. Whyte is a strong individual. Yeah. I'm sure he is. Is he strong physically? Yeah, he's strong physically. Up there in the membrane, though? Probably not. Most likely not. You know? I mean, this is a mess. And, you know, I don't care about ticket sales or how well it sells, whatever. You know, that's their business. But, again, people were obsessed when Deontay made certain decisions last year. And now they want to get on board and promote this narrative that this is mind games and Dillian's getting screwed. Dillian's getting screwed. He's getting the biggest bag of his life. He's getting, what, 8.6 million, 8.2. I'm not sure if it's pound or dollar. I keep forgetting, but that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, you know? And he's managed to find a way to discredit that offer and you know, fucking whatever. You know, it's ridiculous. Best case scenario is Whyte KOs through and then fails the drug test afterward. Oh my god, dude. That would be something you just couldn't make up. That would be gold. If that happened, the double standard that would be attached to that would be ridiculous. Because they'd say Dillian cheated Fury and, you know, Fury deserves the belt and this and that, you know. And also, I saw Dillian. He's having this thing called Vow Nutrition. It's like some gummy bears or something. No, not gummy bears. Like, they're like protein chews. And they're like pre-workouts. I think it is a bit of a Russian or European brand as well. And I saw one of these products that he was taking, and I was looking at the ingredients because I was just, you know, curious. And I didn't see anything in there that I really knew of in terms of, you know, what's on the wider list, but I did see this thing called beta alanine, and I looked it up, and apparently it's a beta blocker. I'm not an expert on it, And maybe, you know, some of you out there have had that within a protein shake or whatever, or a supplement. But, and it's, I think, beta 2 antagonist, not agonist. So agonist is the illegal shit. But I just thought that was an interesting thing because we know Dillian has tested positive before, you know, for PEDs. He got that stuff from the East. And then they're like, oh, it was contaminated. You can't contaminate that. You can't. Same shit with John Jones. The stuff that he took, there was no way you could contaminate it. And Joe Rogan trying to defend it? Nah, fuck that. Mr. Pedeps says, hello, bruv in chat. How are you? It's good to see you here. Well, that's a cool name, Mr. Pedeps. You know? My man watcher cleaning the cribs and listening in now. Ah, thanks, Al. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, so again, like, I mean, I think Fury's got a lid on that. Like I said, I don't like Fury at all, in case anyone didn't know. Do not like Fury at all. I will tell you, Dillian makes Fury likable at points. I would like to see Fury lose, but I'd also like to see Dillian lose. I mean, I've seen Dillian lose before, but if Dillian loses this fight, trust and believe, we'll hear a sob story from everyone. You know, bunch of sympathizing. Come on, ridiculous. Does anyone in the UK like Fury? Oh no, they love him now. I'm just saying, because he's associated himself in America so much, they feel a certain way about him. They feel that he's not truly like loyal like Dillian is, you know? So I wouldn't be surprised if Dillian gets cheered more than Fury at Wembley, because he's been there longer and he's been on British soil and he's been in the O2 and he's been in Manchester. So I can see where they come from. But remember, people used to hate Dillian. And then when he fought on that AJ undercard against Hellenius, they started to like him. Now, bear in mind, that was in Wales as well. You know? Like, I don't understand. You know, I don't understand at all. Oh, my Lord. I mean, I'm going to see if there's any more news on this topic, because the defending for Dillian is just ridiculous. And I get that he's not obligated to do it, but you do it anyway. You do it anyway. You know, you have all this stuff to talk about it, you know? Errol Spence, Ugas, I just saw that press conference. I mean, sometimes I can't listen to Errol talk. I like Errol a lot, but my God, I feel like I'm getting read a bedtime story or something. Weisserman boxing, man. Fury says he doesn't see Dillian lasting more than 6 rounds. Hey, if Dillian gets tired, probably. Dillian struggles with taller fighters. He really does. He doesn't know how to close the distance on them. I mean, it's very simple. Dillian's training camp should be all cardio, to be honest. It should. You know? But he's lifting weights, dude. You've seen him lift weights. Real boxing fans in London can't stand Tyson Fury. That's how Deontay says it. He says Tyson Fury. Sometimes. Because Dillian's from South London, isn't he? He's from Brixton. He's from Brixton. So it's like, you know, they're very passionate people. I've been to Brixton as well. It's not obviously what it used to be with the riots and everything. Is it the nicest area? It's probably not the nicest area, but I didn't mind it when I was there. I thought it was a good area. You know, a lot of culture there, there's a lot of good people there. I went to freaking Dillian's gym there, and there was barely anyone there. But I mean, yeah, South London. There we go, South London. So, you know, I mean, freaking Fury's flip-flopping all over the place, which, again, I can understand why they don't want Fury to win. That's fine, you know. But I personally think that if you're getting hit by Deontay with that right hand and, you know, you're getting up with help, bear in mind, with help. But if you do take that shot, I just don't see what Dillian can do. What's Dillian going to do? Throw an overhand right. He was throwing those shots in Chisora and they're all getting blocked. He should never throw that shot. That hook, though, that can do something, but I don't think Dillian's technical enough to land that shot. I don't think he is. You know? It's just, you know, it's whatever, you know? Ryan Garcia. This Ryan Garcia fight is taking the piss. But anyway, yeah. Dillian needs to work that body. Look, dude, I might bring a fight up. Am I doing a film study now? You tell me. Let me see. Dillian Whyte. Oh, wow. The fucking Canelo is live. Let me just check out Canelo quickly. Canelo. Dimitri Bivol. Oh, my Lord. When did this start? Far out, dude. Why is YouTube doing this thing of like... they've not even started yet. All right. Dillian Whyte. Full fight against someone taller. I better not get a freaking what do you call it? Some copyright strike. Jeez. KO of the year. Maybe this one. I like Dillian's body in this fight. There's no way I can get a fucking copyright strike for this. No way. He needs to be a Riddick bow. Remember we were doing that video? Do a Riddick bow on him. I don't think he's big enough, to be honest. I don't think he's big enough at all. Damn, Fury looks small here against Hellenius, dude. He looks a lot smaller here, Dillian, I notice. Yeah, if this gets blocked, what can I say, guys? What can I say? It is what it is. He looks a lot smaller here, Dillian. Hellenius is a good 6'7". He's got a bit more of a stiff punch than Fury. I'm not going to act like he's a massive puncher, though. But he can hit for sure. So I'll look at this for a bit. Yeah. Dillian doesn't move like this anymore. See how twitchy he is? He does not move like this anymore. But if he waits like this out in the open for Fury, nah, it's no good. No good. You just got to press him from the start. Put the higher guard up like he tried to do there. He does something really good in this fight earlier on as well. And again, if he's got a jab, he's just got to do it to the body. No point trying to, hit up top. I know he's got long arms, but come on, Oh, Dillian Whyte. Yeah, there we go. Right hand to the body. Looking like Deontay there with that right hand to the body. Freaking throwing it with... Yeah, good. There's the right hand to the body from her. I mean, like, again, Dillian cannot wait for Fury. Like, if he waits, like, he's just gonna he's gonna get the jab put on him, dude. And Dillian probably does fight. Like, in my opinion, I thought Dillian was a better fighter back here. I thought he showed more skill. You know, I feel like nowadays he's just going for the big shot. You know, that's good. Right hand to the body, then upstairs. You gotta understand, Fury's not as square as Hellenius either, so it's gonna be interesting to see how he'll approach it. You know, Dillian is a strong, heavy guy as well, so we'll see. I do think Hellenius was flat in this fight, but Dillian cannot sit on the ropes, obviously. But my whole problem with Dillian is he doesn't have the footwork to really get in. You see how he won't even really use proper footwork to get in all the time. Like, I know Hellenius is backing off here a bit, but you see how it's hard for Dillian to just amount here of like getting in close. Later on, it takes him having to rush in a bit and using a good technique that he doesn't use anymore. But you see how like he's from there trying to just lunge it in. And again, him dipping to the right, he got caught with the right hand there. If that's Fury, he's going to aim for the back of the head and Dillian's going to hit the floor. Because Fury's dirty and he's going to hit with the back of the head. That's better. So he's going to be much more physical there when it comes to Fury. That's for sure. See how he's showing better head movement here, Dillian. He looks better here. That was a good shot there. He loaded up, though. Let me skip forward. There's a bit where he gets hurt in this fight. Like early on. I think it's this round or the third round. But you see the movement from Dillian? I think Fury will struggle with that. He has seen it before from fighters like Chisora, though. I will say. That's a good body shot. Dillian's just got to hit this guy in the body. Don't even worry about the head at first. Just hit him in the body. Oh, yeah, he got hurt there. He got caught there with that counter right. You see Hellenius smiled at him. Dillian's eyes are big now. Dillian's got a terrible poker face, dude. When he's hurt, he's hurt bad. And then uppercut, and again he got caught. Yeah, you got to use the high guard. You got hurt, see? And then went back to the ropes. I don't know. Hellenius didn't go for it here. He didn't go for it. See, Dillian gets wild when he gets hurt. He gets hurt when he's wild. Oh, man. Honestly, this was a better... Yeah, he got hurt there. He got hurt with a jab there. Like a jab he got hurt with there. I was actually rewatching his career. Dillian's natural weight is 225. Yeah, well, he was much lighter back then. He was much lighter back then. He was more effective at that weight. I mean, he could move around better, Nowadays, he's like freaking massive, He's just freaking giant. He's just a big, giant guy, Just a big giant. He's like a ball, His body shape, it used to be like a triangle shape sort of thing, like a V shape, Yeah, now he is 270. I wonder what he'll come in for this fight. He needs to come in under 245. That's what he needs to do. Under 245. Anything up, I think he's too heavy, and he's got a gas. He's got a bad gas tank. He's got a bad gas tank, dude. Oh, man. Again, like, this Dillian cat is gonna, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Hey, TS, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. Again, I gotta talk about Deontay. I gotta talk about Deontay a bit because some people just don't understand that Like, what they're asking from Deontay, it's just like we shouldn't even be trying to push this, I can't stand this whole thing, dude, how it's played out. I mean, like, when you talk about people who have literally been haters for the longest time, and then want to all of a sudden want this man back in the ring and see him again. For the people in the chat and those watching back, understand that the people that are asking for an Andy Ruiz fight or a Chisora fight, they just want to see Deontay get beat by one of those guys, because they understand that if he was to lose to someone like that, it would be a bad look. But the thing is, they're dummies, because Deontay really physically is not the same anymore. He's not. So, yeah, Andy Ruiz can throw some shitty overhand right and land on the side of the head or the neck, or Chisora could do the same thing, because that's all Chisora's got now, an overhand right. He's got absolutely nothing else in his toolbox. Nothing else at all. Nothing else. And I was watching Chisora the other day. I was watching him against Vitaly Klitschko. He looked so young back then. He looks so young. He looks really different. He got those baby eyes going almost. He's got those baby eyes. He was better back then. Same thing with Dillian. These guys were better when they were just 3, 4, 5 years younger. Like, well and truly. That was a good fight with Vitaly. He just couldn't really get in on him too much. When Wilder retires, the heavyweight division will officially be boring. Yeah. To be honest, Rosary, it kind of is boring right now. I mean, no one's fighting. No one's fighting. No one's fighting at all. No one is fighting at all. No one's fighting. Joe Joyce, who's active? I heard Andy Ruiz left the gym as well, apparently. The Eddie Reynoso gym. Who's he gonna go to now? Actually, let me search this shit up. This is funny. Andy Ruiz. The Sun. Oh, really? Wait, what is this? No. When was this? This was a day ago? Let me read this Andy Ruiz one first. Klitschko era 2.0. Look, I respect what the Klitschkos did. It's just like, you can't, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. A lot of these Americans, they really love those white European fighters. I don't know what it is. They really love those European fighters. Like Golovkin, they love Golovkin. They love him. They love him. Andy Ruiz Jr. closes in on next fight, but set to miss out on Deontay Wilder as he considers future after Tyson loss. What are we talking about here? What is this? Luis Ortiz assessed as Deontay Wilder replacement for Andy Ruiz Jr. pay-per-view. What are they talking about here? That Ruiz fight is such a shit fight, dude. Therefore, if Ortiz beats Ruiz, that fight will be potentially dead in the water forever. Why are they even trying? No, I'm not even reading that. Why are they even trying to make that fight, dude? Like, Andy's like avoided this guy, what, twice, 3 times now? Forget it. He's not going to fight the guy. He's just fucking waiting. You notice how, like, Andy may be talking about Ortiz because he saw what Charles Martin did in that fight. He dropped him. So Andy's like, oh, if I get a back of the head shot in, I could maybe win. That sort of BS. Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz was never that good, guys. He was never that good. I think Dillian beats Andy Ruiz. I think Dillian would knock him out. Really. I think he would. Andy Ruiz. What does Deontay Wilder gain from beating Andy Ruiz? What does he gain from beating Andy Ruiz? Andy Ruiz is like, what, top 5 WBC? You won't get credit for that. You won't get credit for any win. Like, unless he does a George Foreman and beats Usyk, maybe. I'm not talking about from me. I'm talking about, all those weirdos out there that are obsessed with him. I don't think Deontay needs to do this anymore. I've said it many times. He does not need to do this. Just do the right thing and retire. Like, he doesn't owe me anything. He doesn't owe me anything, to be quite honest with you. You know? Did he disappoint me last time out? Absolutely. Absolutely. I was distraught when he lost to Fury in that third fight. But I gotta take it on the chin and just allow this guy to retire and just enjoy the fruits of his labor, as people like to use. I wish there was another saying for that. But let it be. You know, maybe Ruiz can, grow a pair and fight Ortiz, Ruiz sitting here around waiting for a Deontay Wilder payday, huh? Sitting around waiting for something he hasn't earned at all. He fought his leftovers and struggled. This is ridiculous, dude. I don't need to hear this Ruiz stuff. And I do want to hear something soon. It's March now, okay? I mean, shit, come on. What are we doing here? I could just taste that Ruiz fight, dude. I can just taste it. Like, I just feel like I'm going to get stabbed in the back with this Ruiz BS. Like, how could people, like, Ruiz and Chisora are the same fucking level, really? Really? You put Chisora in there with AJ on that night, Chisora probably would have won. Honestly. Probably would have won. It's freaking ridiculous, dude. Oh, one-hit wonder Ruiz. Oh, man. Couldn't have said it better. I mean, that's just how it went down. He landed that shot. He got dropped by a shot that he shouldn't have even got dropped by. So, yeah. I mean, what's the deal? Man, let me just check this. We've got the UFC on this weekend as well. That should be fun. Marina, John Jones. Man, yeah, I can't see anything new on that. Again, a great live. I have to get ready in a few. 4:35 boxing. Oh, all good. Thanks for letting me know, man. Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, this whole situation is just a mess with Dillian. It's ridiculous. Ruiz still hasn't lost the weight he complains so much about. Oh, no, he lost a bit, but, like, I mean, come on now. Like, what are we doing here? Really? Like, he lost it, but it's like he had surgery. Those obese people that sometimes have surgery and they got loose skin? He looked like that a bit. He really looked like that. Like, well and truly, he looked like that. Oh, my God. I got up a little too early. Hey, Tyrone, I might be on later or in a few minutes, so just watch out for that. If you want, though. Like, I'm going to get on for the sake of it, but yeah, I mean, Joseph Parker beats Ruiz again. I think he does. I think he probably knocks him out. And I only say that because Parker is pressing a bit more in his fights, and he does look like he hits a bit heavier. Like, he could hurt you a bit more these days. But if we're basing that off the Chisora fight, then it's a bit suspect. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, I don't think that Ruiz was ever world level, which really makes the AJ loss look bad. But losing to Usyk is a whole different thing. I mean, You know, Usyk is just that good. He's a very good fighter. Just that good of a fighter, to be honest. All right, I'll see you later, Ty. I'm not going to be on for much longer. Yeah, I saw your email, Grinder. Just let me wrap this up. But yeah, I mean, phew. Like, come on. You know, the whole situation is a mess. But like at the end of the day, people aren't going to speak on it. They're making excuses for this guy. The whole 2 years they were saying Deontay Wilder's a big excuse maker. We got a guy that won't even turn up to the press conference. Fury's not an intimidating guy at all. But this guy Dillian just doesn't want to talk. Because Dillian has such a short fuse. You say one bad thing about Dillian, he'll throw a table and shit. He'll throw a freaking glass ball at you. These guys are full of crap. Okay? They're hypocrites. And the fact of the matter is that it's just ridiculous, dude. I mean, I don't understand why people got to defend this dude over nothing. It's just not defendable at all. It's not even that much of a big deal, but the fact of the matter is that it's talked about more now because there was an outrage last year about the guy not talking at a press conference much. This is crazy. You know, this is crazy business. I mean, I don't quite know how to undergo this. You know, I can make 10,000 videos on this and people are going to just act like it's nothing. Ridiculous. Like I said, dude, all these channels out here that just make excuses for this guy and they don't fully understand that, you know, it's just a complete circus now. An absolutely complete circus, you know. Rajai, you think that dude will beat Ryan? Man, that guy is whack. He is whack. He's old. He's slow of foot. He's got bad technique. I don't think he'll beat Ryan, dude. I really don't. That guy, Emmanuel Tagal, no way, dude. No way. He's like ancient, that dude. No way. Ryan just picks smaller guys to fight him. Simple. When has he fought someone his size? Really? Campbell's a coward. Campbell turned his back in that fight. Told me all I needed to know about that. You know? He has one punch KO power. Against who, though? Against who? Against those other dudes? Come on. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It's just ridiculous, dude. Like, well and truly. But, this is what Ryan does, you know? Ryan likes to cherry pick. You know? He knocked out Canelo in sparring. Nah, I doubt that. I doubt that. Who said that? Who said that? I'm interested. Who said that? That's interesting. Okay, let me just... Sorry, guys. I'm just checking something. Just got some busy stuff to do at times. That's all. All right. I have a secret source. You have a secret source? Oh my god. That's all right. Oh, you're being sarcastic. It took me that long. It took me that long to realize it. Oh man. Oh well. yeah, I think I'll wrap it up there, guys. Clearly the numbers dropped off. No biggie. But I appreciate everyone that came in. I wanted to make the video just to, let it go. And yeah, it's okay doing the odd stream here and there, Something to do, I guess, for others. But yeah, you guys stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see you around. Peace out.